Hey guys, what's up? It's just Connor here. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the single biggest killer, right, that I see that prevents people from making money online, right? Now, this is going to be a very short video. It's not going to be a 10-minute video like my normal usual ones because there's one point on from this video and there's one point alone. And if one person watches this video and gets the key takeaway that they need, that's all that matters, right? Because I'm so passionate about this is because this is exactly what I went through and it's exactly what I help my students overcome, right? By picking the one skill and getting good at sales. But what I'm talking about is shiny object syndrome, right? You've probably heard of it, or you've probably seen it, maybe seen videos on it, you maybe heard a podcast about it, you've maybe heard it in conversation with friends, right? If you're surrounded by the right circles, right? But what shiny object syndrome is when you bounce from thing to thing, business model to business model, and you give up, right, the moment the going gets tough, right? And this is single-handedly the biggest thing that I see that causes people to not get to where they want to go when it comes to making money online. How do I know this? Is because I experienced this myself, right? If you don't know about me, my background, right, before getting started in remote sales, which is where I found my success, and I think most people can find their success, especially as a beginner, right, rather than starting all these businesses that require lots of skills. But anyway, I tried many things, right? I'd done many courses, right? Bought a couple $100 courses here or there, bought 1,000 course here, right? Tried to start my own agency. But what was the problem, right? Started Amazon FBA, tried it for a month, didn't work, changed the next thing. Started drop shipping, right? Paid all the guys on Shopify, on Fiverr to help me create my store again. Rookie mistake. I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to drop shipping. So I know that was a huge mistake. But, tried that for a month, didn't work out, right? Tried this, didn't work out. Tried that, didn't work out. And the reason why is because I only gave it a very short amount of time, right? This is the big problem. People will start a business model and not really continue with it. Now, of course, the odds might be stacked against your favor, especially if you're trying to start a marketing agency and you don't have the right information, you don't have a mentor, and of course, you don't have the right skills, right? Hence is, why I encourage remote sales is to be like something that you learn as a beginner because it's something that I found success in and I know many other people can too. But the key thing is chopping and changing does not get you anywhere, right? The law of compound effect or the compound effect, right? Look it up, right? It's a thing, happens over time, right? And the longer duration you do a single given thing, the more money you'll make, the better results you get, right? The more input you put into something, the more unreasonable it becomes to receive the outputs, the fruits of your labor, right? If you will. And so I see this all the time. In fact, I've got a student inside my training program that I actually sold into how to create your own marketing agency. I worked with a man named Zane Basic, right, at MBA. And what we would do is we, would help people start their own marketing agency. And I sold this particular student into the training, right? And it was hands down the best training in Australia that equips you with all the tools and everything that you need, right, to get and start your own marketing agency from scratch, right? And I spoke to him, I think almost a year later, and he wasn't where he wanted to be. And he told me, he's like, I tried this, I tried that. I tried doing the marketing agency, but it didn't work for me. And I said, well, how long did you actually commit to it? And he said, just like 3 months, right? That is the very problem, right? I have another student, again, who, I've tried to, he's a student, but he's also a friend of mine that I've been friends with, for 4+ years now, 5+ years now, we're quite close. And he's tried the same thing, same cycle that I did, right? He's going to do drop shipping, then he's going to do crypto next week, then he's going to start a marketing agency. Now he's in sales, and now he wants to do drop shipping on the side, right? Can you guess where that person's going to be, right, in the next 6 months to a year? They're going to be in the same exact position that they started in, right? Because they keep chopping and changing, right? You're running a race and then you're running all the way back to the start line and then going to the finish line, right? And you're doing that again and again and then again and then again. And you're running these marathons over and over and over again, right? Without a finish line. And then you get burned out. then you go and get the results you're looking for, and then you start whinging and complaining that making money online isn't real and it's all a scam, it's all a facade, and everybody's against you, could be further from the fucking truth, right? And the reason I want to tell you that is because, again, I wish somebody told me that a very, very long time ago. You're not where you want to be because you can't stick to one business model and you can't do it for a prolonged period of time, right? I'm going to make a video on this, right? But again, it comes back to that same equation. Super simple, not easy. Right strategy with action to the exponent of time, you will get to where you want to be, right? But if you keep chopping and changing the business model, there's no way that you'll get to where you want to go, right? And again, if someone's watching this, right? If you're watching this and, this is what you need to hear, then that's all that I want, right? I want at least one person from this video to watch this and go, okay, I've been trying all these business models. I haven't figured it out. I need to pick one thing and stick to it. Whether or not that is with me, right? Learning remote sales, whether or not that is drop shipping, whether or not that is your marketing agency, because these things all do work, right? But they do take a lot of time. One is easier than the other. And that's why I'm a big proponent of remote sales. There's one thing that you can stick to that by the end of it, you're going to be valuable to the marketplace no matter what happens, right? And it's a skill that you can learn and implement into everything, including a business that you like to start in the future as well. Okay. So with that said, guys, I'm not going to make this video any longer than it needs to be, but the reason that you may not be where you want to be, right? The biggest killer of making money online is consistency, right? Sticking to one thing and the dreaded shiny object syndrome. So hopefully you got a valuable insight from today. Hopefully you learned something. And I'll see you in the next video.